Hey family, welcome back. This is pretty much part three. Um, Pretty much the second part of part two, actually, the video before this one. This is a reading on the missing 44 years old Casey Young from Spartanburg, South Carolina. She went missing May the 15th. Okay, many of you already know the background of her story. Please make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. This will bring more awareness for Casey's missing case, all right? Sharing this caring, I really appreciate it. Also, if many of you would like to donate to my channel, I appreciate that also, okay? This is a labor of love, and I just want to be of service and to help, to bring clarity to Casey missing case, all right? This is Casey right here, 44 years old Casey. She's still presently missing, and that's her living boyfriend. He goes by Deron Collins. And according to the authorities, he did say that she came home and, Casey and Deron had an argument. So if many of you checked out my first reading I did, it gave us an idea that, yeah, this pertained to relationships because I had got entanglement. Okay, that's a complicated relationship that can be quite toxic. So I already had an idea this is pertaining to relationships. Okay. Anyway, before I uploaded this video right here, I did another little private reading, and what came out of it, I want to share that real quick. But before I do, disclaimer: whatever you see here in this reading concerning Casey Young, it is not facts, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, family? I always say let things play out. There is a lot that's going on in the now. Right now, things are kind of slow right now. This is what I'm intuitively picking up. The authorities are, by this being an ongoing investigation, the authorities are still collecting evidence, and because they have to have a solid case, okay? But I was picking up on something about backup secret phone. I don't know if this is KC or her living partner has a backup phone, but somebody has a backup phone because it came out 3 times. And I am going to reshuffle my deck, yes indeed, but somebody has a backup phone. And also what came out is something about the SUV. Maybe KC knows somebody with an SUV or her partner knows somebody with an SUV. I'm also getting partnership, pretty much alliance, and that's pretty much somebody else that's in the picture that could be in the know or could have assisted allegedly her partner as far as help covering up. Because I'm still not really sure if KC was seeing somebody else or her partner. All I know is the word accusation had came out. Okay. And that's accusing somebody of wrongdoing. But the fact that I saw entanglement, that let me know about relationships. Okay. Anyway, what else came out was a deadly heated fight. And let me see what else came out in that private reading. Let's go ahead and continue this. Let's go ahead and continue because a lot of things came out. I kind of forgot, but I'm pretty much giving you the basics. Somebody definitely has a backup phone, and also what came out in my private reading. It looks like KC partner, okay, allegedly had some kind of device. He was tracking her move, okay, for whatever reason. Because in the first reading, I was picking up on someone that's very domineering and controlling, as well as quite envious. So it looked like he could have been tracking her as well. Maybe he was too caught up with what she was doing, okay? Maybe both of them was doing them. But all I know is, according to him, a argument had broke out while when she came home, according to him. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this reading, family. I'm definitely going to start. I'm definitely going to be using these two decks right here. But I also want to go back over this deck that I used for minutes ago right here. This is my homemade deck. And see what else come back out. Because for the most part, messages that comes out in my reading, they don't come out for the hell of it. They will repeat themselves. Please know that. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Okay, let's get started with this reading. And I thank you all for your love supporting my channel. If you would like to support my sister, if you would like to support me, let me just say that real quick. I do set with donations. You can check out my About Me sections. You can see all the readings that I offer for anybody who may want a private reading with your sister. And you will also see the 2 payment options as well as my email address. Okay, family? So let's go ahead and continue this reading on the missing 44-year-old Casey Young. All right, family. Let's go ahead and continue with this. I'm going to use this again. I used it just not too long ago when I did a private session. I want to see what's going to come back out. Okay. And then I'm going to be using these decks. And I'm thinking about using my shadow deck also because I just want to see what's going to come back out by me just looking at her partner. I didn't have his picture before. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can within 30 minutes, okay? So bear with your sister and give me that thumbs up, okay? This supports my channel and also it pushes the awareness out there about Casey's story. All right. Let's see if we can go true. Let's see spirit guide, connect with Casey's spirit guide. In clarity. Will it up to her disappearance? Whoop. Hold on. I wasn't getting a strong hit on that one. In clarity on the disappearance of Casey Young. We led to her disappearance. See that? It's something about this. Now, I know that she has a white vehicle. And I always wonder if he was driving her car, and he dropped it off. How is it he was able to get back home? If her car was stranded somewhere else, if he dropped her car off. So who drives an SUV? Just saying, okay? It may be something to this or it may not. But anyway, I have SUV. I have here mental entrapment, feels powerless, not in their personal power. Take responsibility of your life. It came right back out. So, of course, this is how Casey was feeling. She was feeling very powerless. She was in a situation and in an environment that she could not see a way out, okay? Or let me just say this. She wanted a way out. I want them to leave me alone. Harassment and assault. Motive for money and trade. I'm not really sure what that's all about, okay? But something about money. I don't know if he took any of her money, but something about money came out in the reading before this one also. Competition and envy. They're going to word envy. Someone wants them out of the way. We have here a stalker. So that's why I'm wondering if there's a third party that's a part of this equation. If not, he could have been watching her every move, tracking her, stalking her. Wrong path, now alone, on their own, lost. Not on track and alignment. It just lets me know that in a person's life, if her life, it was very chaotic, okay? And there was no balance in her life, okay? Due to the drama that was going on behind the scenes with her in her personal life. Betrayal and business dealings, whatever that means. Lost and found. According to the Spirit, she will be found in the Most High God divine timing. I'm not getting a good one on that. It has here alcohol complication, addictions, inability to control drinking, lack self-control. All I know is there was some drinking. It could have been on his part. Woman will be found. There's hope. Let's just pray she will be found alive. Because I can get this also. If she is found, it may not be good news. But let's still hope and pray that, it would be a positive outcome. Feel satisfaction and contentment. What I'm getting with this, he's feeling some kind of satisfaction and contentment, allegedly, okay? As far as what has, transpired. Had a fight with a roommate, lack of harmony. We know now that she was living with her live-in boyfriend, partner / fiance. Not close to home. It doesn't mean that she's still not in that area, but she may not be actually close to home. Needs assistance, not asking. So obviously, whatever was going on with Casey behind the scenes, she should have been seeking some assistance, okay, some help, or definitely taking advice from those that wanted her to stay away from him. Let me just say that, okay? And then this keep coming out. Someone stolen from them something of value. The only thing I know is her vehicle was taken and abandoned. That's still taking her property against, without her acknowledgement. Now it could be money also. I'm not sure. It says someone stolen from them something of value. Breakup. They seek out closure to make sense of what happened. So it looked like these two were getting ready to break up. Maybe that's why the argument could have had escalated. And also we saw something about accusation. That's accusing somebody of wrongdoing. Once payback, revenge, get back at them. So it looked like, allegedly, Deron wanted to stick it to KC and get back at her. He wanted revenge. Okay, I don't want to stay too long on this right here. I'm not going to worry about what's not going to come back out, because I have other decks that I need to use that can be of help also. All right, the time is of the essence. I want to real quick. This is going to be real short, family. This is going to be real short. I'm just seeking clarity. I'm using Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Shout out to Divine Vision. I want to look at Deron picture, because I didn't have his picture before in part 1. And I'm just seeking clarity about his energy, okay? Divine Spirit seeking clarity about Deron energy. Hold up. Sometimes my cards can flip over, and I will acknowledge them. Now, I know that, let me see something here. Okay, I think that's the only card that flipped over. Okay. I have here evasive. According to the Spirit, this is the energy he's giving out. This is someone who avoids commitment. So this is also someone that can have more than one partner as well. I have here rejection. This came out also in part 1 reading I did of hers. So is it probably a good chance that she could have been breaking things off with him. I have here complacency. This is someone who's unaware of danger. So this could be his energy as far as KC was unaware of his intentions towards her on that day, okay? Because this came out also in the first reading. I have here abuse. And so it's a good chance he could have been abusing her behind the scenes. And I have here awkward. This is how he see himself, very awkward. Might get some clarity, those shot of energy that was going on with Deron while he was in a relationship with Casey. Yep, I have here betrayal. I have here betrayal. And you, when I see this right here, it's somebody that you know that is betraying you, okay? So this is the energy he's giving out, betrayal towards KC, okay? And I have coercion. I don't know if this came out in part 1 or not, but this right here lets me know about using force or threat, trying to get somebody to do something, okay? So coercion was playing a part also. I'm just looking at his eyes and trying to get an idea of those shot of energy that was going on with him. Okay. As you see, it come right back out. He was envious of her for some reason. He's feeling regret about what went down. Blindsided is coming out. So this lets me know that she was blindsided. She didn't see it coming. And I'm looking at him, not her. Her the shot of energies of the wrong. Brutality. Let's go around one more time. Desperation. Remember this in part 1? Temptation. He felt tempted and acted on it. Internalizing, taking things in. Drunk. Remember this in part 1? So obviously he allegedly somebody that drinks, or he's known to drink. And guilt. That's right. And the fact that I saw the word rejection, I feel like that was a catalyst right there. That was a catalyst as far as, things escalating with him. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to start on the crime deck. Now remember in 1, I was getting something about nature, okay? And also the word buried did come out. I'm not saying she's buried, but buried lets me know that somebody is keeping you in the dark about something. They're trying to cover things up. So it really depends on how you look at it. But the word buried did come out in part 1. And also, I was getting something about nature. It can be actual nature, or it can be the word that could be a clue. Just some clarity on what happened, what led up to KC disappearance, what happened to KC, what led to KC disappearance, what happened to KC, what led to KC disappearance, what happened to KC. What led to KC disappearance, what happened to KC. Now remember the word took something of value, because see, she's still missing. Her money could have been taken out of her wallet also. See, I don't know what was left at home, but her money could have been taken out of her wallet, and also some jewelry if she wears jewelry also. I just want to mention that also. But I would definitely suggest her parents get a private investigator, because I am picking up on somebody having a backup phone. And if KC didn't have a backup phone, it looked like Deron may have a backup phone. Because somebody's coming up very secretive and full of deception. Maybe the other didn't want the other to know what they was doing behind the scenes, as far as who they was talking to. Now, pay attention. Boundaries are being violated. Standing too close to a person. Touching a person without their permission. So this somebody is crossing boundaries. So you can imagine these two getting into it, and the other all up in their face, crossing boundaries, being disrespectful. It has here, public government officials, no actions, turns a blind eye. I pray not. I feel like things are moving kind of slow right now, rightfully so, because they need more evidence as far as to stack up to really stick it to him, if you know what I mean, okay? But it has here a public government, no action right now, turns a blind eye, government officials. It has here quick cash offer. I think about somebody pawning jewelry or taking something valuable and getting money for it. Okay. Now I know on one message I had did said something about the victim is not close to home, but it has here victim is close by the suspect job, location in or near the area. So one message I did say she's not close to home. But this message is saying something totally different. Have ears to hear. Remember when I did the reading before this one and I laid those cards out and they said something about nature? And then I'll let you know the other key words that are clue. One of them was work. I think one of them could have been York or work. Okay. Anyway, this says victim, and the word victim did come out in the first reading. Victim is close by the suspect job. I don't know where Deron works. Okay, well whether he has a job or not. It depends on what he do for for a living. Victim is close by the suspect, allegedly Deron. The victim is close by the suspect job location in or near, it says in, like inside, or near the area within a 5-mile radius or less than 10-mile radius or less than 15-mile radius. So she's either near his job site area or somewhere within a radius of less than 15, less than 10, or less than 5 miles. Okay. And I'm still getting nature. Okay. But we're going to hope for the best. Okay. So I'm going to bring this in so you can see. We're going to just hope for the best. Okay, family? Shedding of blood. Shedding of innocent blood. Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. Dehydration, need more water intake. I think about someone that's doing more drinking other things other than water, okay? Or he could have her somewhere to where she's thirsty. He could have abandoned her. But we're going to let the Spirit do the talking, all right, family? I'm going to bring this down so you can see. Seeking clarity on the disappearance. Let's see. Feels powerless. This is her energy right here. Feels powerless. Being secretive. Look at the word secretive. Being secretive, holding back. And he hasn't even let the authorities know where she is yet. So that's him being secretive, holding back. Jealousy, fake friends, or friend setup. Remember that word temptation? Temptation due to hooking up with the wrong people, desires, urge to steal, kill, or even sexual assault somebody, okay? So this is the temptation, the urges that her partner had, allegedly, okay? Speaking out, truth-telling. This lets me know that, I think about the word confession, the truth was coming out on that day. Let me just say that. The truth was coming out on that day, and I also feel like these two were breaking up. Or let me just say this. Somebody felt rejected, and I feel like that was Deron, and I feel like KC was breaking up with him, okay? cross path with someone they know. That's pretty much confirmation. Somebody she knows. Now, if many of you saw part one, something about sexuality came out. I'm not accusing nobody of what they are into, okay? But it has here, in the closet, don't want to be exposed. And in my private reading, I was getting something about somebody was communicating with a woman online, and something about communicating with a male online. I don't know if he walks with a limp or not. I'm just a messenger, okay? Walks with a limp. I don't know if he walks with a limp or not. This just says the need to get away, escape, not seen or heard, too much going on. They have to think a lot on their mind. Now this says a suspect has a disability. It may not be a physical ability. It could be a mental disability, okay? But it has here suspect has a disability. Allegedly, okay? This person, Joker, lives close by in the area. It just letting me know that the suspect lives closer. This is really clues. This letting us know that the suspect that took part in her disappearance lives close to her, okay? Gonna find out, it's somebody that she lives with. Fraud, illegal use of another person's money. They know transfer of money. So something about transfer of money. Slow progress, lack evidence, nobody at a standstill. Right now, this case is at a standstill due to lack of evidence. It's like they have evidence, but they still need more, I guess. Because one thing, they don't have a body. Okay? This lets me know that she was blindsided. It says blindsided on the top and the bottom, cut off guard. Okay, now one other clue allegedly is it's a good chance she could be somewhere near his job. I was picking up on nature, okay? But just because I'm getting nature, it doesn't mean she's out in nature. She could be hidden somewhere. Now it has here nearby abandoned property, okay? And please know, messages don't be coming out for the hell of it. Now, she could be inside of a abandoned property, or she could be nearby a abandoned property. And remember, we also saw the message near the suspect job, okay? So all of these are clues. No commitment, no loving, secure relationship, lack of attention, lack nurturing. And remember, also we saw feeling lonely. And I'm looking at him now, getting this information. I have here stolen password. It's allegedly family. Look into work-related question. It says look into question work-related. So I keep thinking about, when I had those dice sitting here with letters on them, going this way, it said work. Okay, it said sideways, it said nature, but upward it said work. Okay, but in here it says look into question work related. So something about work. It may not be where she works at, but maybe where he works at. somewhere close by. Took the easy way out, feels ashamed and guilty. Question what's inside their cup, what's in their drink. Question inside, what's inside their cup, what's in their drink. I have it here. Or did this, let me see. Okay, I apologize. I thought it came out twice. According to the spirit, this is only a matter of time. It was like he's a ticky time bomb, okay? It's only a matter of time until. So something's going to jump off anyway. Flashback, nightmares, and parrot sleeping. So somebody been doing some tossing and turning, and they couldn't sleep at night due to worrying. All right, I'm going to start on another deck. It has here, trusted someone. Someone I trusted told me to go this route. I was betrayed and set up. And see, it's something to this case because in that private reading, it said something about meeting up with somebody as far as seeking closure. So what is that about? You know? This may be something that he could be into, or maybe it's his past dealings when it comes to unlawful acts, mismanagement of funds, as far as money, unauthorized use, crime, or lawsuit involved. So I think Spirit is giving me a lot of those past energies about him. Things that he was into as far as his past, doing unlawful acts, crime. Lying and manipulative behavior, poor judgment. All right, then I'm going to start on another deck. I don't want to stay on this deck too long.